Hey yo, what's up you pretty princesses? Welcome back to the Rando. Hope you're all having a good day so far. My day started off pretty interesting. I started off by watching my dad get married on FaceTime, which is such a 2022 statement. I feel he ended up having a last minute wedding and I didn't have time to actually make it back home to be involved with the wedding. So, you know, I got to be there in FaceTime thanks to modern day technology. I wonder how many weddings have happened on Zoom in the past couple of years. 'Cause, you know, even though we have to isolate, it doesn't mean that love can't stop. Anyways, let's go ahead and put the hero's tunic back on because I was so dumb last episode. I kept on dying because I wouldn't put on my hero's clothes and I kept on taking extra damage due to the fire arrows, which I did notice my mistake at the very end of the episode, but that was way too late. And then something else is, I don't know why I didn't drink any of my potions or anything, because I had some milk, I could have drinking it and not died, but I was just so busy thinking about the randomizer and probably what I was talking about, I wasn't thinking deep enough into the game. It happens sometimes. Anyways, last episode I said that we were going to start off by going to the Arbiters grounds, but because we have the Master Sword, I decided to go to Temple of Time instead, because all we need to go to the Temple of Time in the randomizer is the Master Sword. In the base game, you would have to go and beat the Snow Peak Ruins to get information that there's a mirror shard inside the Temple of Time. But we've beaten the game before, so we know that information. So let's just go ahead and get the key, which is the Master Sword, and we can go put it back in the pedestal and go to the next dungeon of the game, which we already have all the keys for. We might be able to beat the dungeon this episode. Well, maybe not this episode, it's kind of long. And we also have the powered up Dominion Rod, which we normally find in the Temple of Time, so I'm not sure how that's going to, like, sequence break the dungeon, but we'll go and find out. Get out of here, you puppets. Get your own lives. Stop being controlled. Find your inner person. I'm not sure if puppets can really do that. Speaking of puppets, one of my favorite Nintendo YouTubers is a puppet. How many other people watch Arlo? He's that dude that looks like Grover on YouTube. He's like a blue puppet dude. And he just does he does like the best Nintendo reviews and Nintendo discussion videos in my opinion. I shout him out fairly often because, I mean, hey, good YouTube channels deserve it. Whoa, I cannot believe I just solved that puzzle so quickly. That's like one of the most difficult puzzles in the game, and I just like ass blasted it. And it's a piece of shard. Nice. Link's mouth so agape. Okay, so the difference between fighting Skull Kid this time in comparison to Wolf Link is now we can use our arrows and just shoot him from a distance. He don't quit though. He keeps on moving. I don't know why he wants to hurt me or like what he's trying to do. He's probably just protecting the Lost Woods, if I had to guess. Back to the wolf form. It's easiest to kill the puppets as Wolf Link. Regular Link kind of moves too slow to kill them. The puppet, there's like too many puppets and they just get too many hits on ya. Okay, where's the light? I know you're not supposed to walk towards the light, but in this situation, I don't have any choice. Did we go down here? Yeah. I love how natural the Lost Woods feel in this game, especially after Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, where they just made it a literal grid that's just super easy to go through. I don't think I'm going the right way. I think I took a wrong turn. Leave me alone. And I do it again. Don't tempt me. Wait, where's the light? I lost the light. Where am I? Okay. Getting lost in the Lost Woods. How appropriate. Okay, I've circled back around. Just try to gather my bearings. My internal compass isn't working the best right now. Don't have to go back here, do we? Nah, I don't think so. Is any more min? Oh wait, there's a Poe back here. Well, good thing I came back here. I actually had no idea that there was a postal in here. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass too. Or it's swiping it. Oh my god, that was a lot. Rip. Rip the money right out of his soul. Greedy little bastard. Looking like a Scrooge. Scrooge McPoe. Okay, here's the light. I went down the wrong tube last time. These puppets, they need to get a new cape. Their cape looks like it hasn't been replaced in decades. Wait, I went through here last time and the light wasn't working. What is he up to? He is literally confusing the heck out of me right now. I'm understanding the assignment and I'm still failing. Oh, I think this is the room. I think he's up in the trees. Haha, the puppets can't climb. Sucks to be you guys. Transform. I'ma have to transform. Dude, what kind of instrument is he playing though? I've never seen anything like that. It has to be made up. It's like a quad horn. Quad horn? Is that what you use to worship the quad sun? Mind blown. I need to buy myself one ASAP. Can I get that on Amazon? Dude, I sure hope so. Oh, he unlocks a new arena. It's the Crypto.com arena. That's what this is called. Crypto has also entered Hylia. If you guys didn't know about this, one of the most famous stadiums in the whole world, the Staples Center, where the Los Angeles Lakers play, they got bought out and renamed to Crypto.com Arena just a few months ago, and they've already been like remodeling it. Like, it's for sure happening. I think they've already replaced the sign. I actually went to a hockey game there a few months ago, and on Google Maps, the name had already changed to Crypto.com Arena. It's the takeover. When are we gonna get the Metaverse Arena? Someone's gonna buy like Busch Stadium in St. Louis where the Cardinals play, and they're gonna turn it into the Bored Apes Stadium or something like that. Something super dumb. I like the lantern that he holds. Is that the same model as mine? I like it because it has the blue fire inside. I'm gonna compare and contrast lanterns. They do look pretty similar. Me and Skull could have more in common than we thought. Okay, you guys are getting feisty. Okay, it ends here. It ends here! This is what you get for not hooking up your puppets with nice capes like your own. Hehehe, that was fun. I'll tell you what, I'll let you into a secret place. And he lets us back into the sacred grove. I don't think he knew that we had been here before. I'm like almost positive this is a different arena from where we were though. So remember there was a grotto. I think we can see the other arena from here. Yeah, there it is, down there. That's where we fought Skull Kid the first time. It took me several playthroughs to realize that you fought Skull Kid in like 2 separate sections of the Lost Woods. And how it like kind of opened up more the second time you came around. It's so confusing. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, we're back. Go ahead and push a block, you know, to open up some shortcuts. I like how Midna's trying to look like she's doing something in her back while doing absolutely nothing. So this is the entrance to the Temple of Time, but this gigantic loaf is just standing in front of it. So how do we open it? In a very, very strange way. So like I said, in order to get to Temple of Time, typically you would have to fight Blizzetta, which is the boss of the Snow Peak Ruins, and you get the details that you can go to Temple of Time and you could come back here. But since we have open Temple of Time on, all we need to do is find the Master Sword and, you know, the other items necessary to get back here in the first place. Do you need anything to come back here the first time around? I guess as long as you can turn into Wolf Link, you're able to come back here like as soon into the randomizer as you want. I can't wait until the finished logic randomizer is done though, to where like all the items will be evenly distributed throughout the randomizer with good logic like all the other Zelda randomizers. I am so happy this no logic randomizer is going as well as it is. Because, you know, my luck didn't have to go this way. I could have gotten more screwed than I thought it was. But I feel like this randomizer seed so far has really been showing off this randomizer in a very positive light. Holy crap, there is a lot going on right here. Let's try to get rid of something. We got space out a little bit. Give me some room. I can't breathe. Let's get rid of these keys. These keys don't joke. I didn't kill them all, did I? I think we fight 6 shadow beasts here. There's so many. Hey, come here, come here. Oh, there's 3. Okay, here. Perfect timing. It's almost like divine intervention that I wasn't able to hit it with a mid to move. I would have failed. All right, now we can teleport back here now. Cool. Which we did not get this permission the first time through. These dudes are so funny. I want one for my front yard. Just kidding, I live in California. I don't have a yard. Okay, let's just scooch our way up here. And here's the door. This is such a cool part of the game. This part also feels kind of forgettable to me at the same time, and I don't know why, because I don't like think back on Temple of Time too much when I think about this game, but every time I play this game and get back to this part, I just get so excited. So yeah, Temple of Time has been rebuilt. If you didn't notice, the Sacred Grove was actually the Temple of Time, but it had just been destroyed and overrun by nature for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. But you know Zelda loves his time travel. They couldn't have Twilight Princess without having a nod of time travel in it. I'm pretty sure this game was like supposed to be made to be like fan servicey to all the fans of Ocarina of Time. So they had to like, you know, throw in some time travel. What else did they like kind of shove into this game because of OOT? Ganondorf. That's something else they shoved into this game for Ocarina of Time fan service that nobody asked for. But hey, we got it. Ooh, another Arbiter's Grounds key. It's almost great that we came here before going to Arbiter's Grounds now, huh? Rest in peace, Zant. You know, made out to be this like freaking awesome villain who's like all powerful, only to like shaft him at the very end and have Ganondorf steal the spotlight. So dumb. And this is going to be the very last golden bug of the randomizer. This is number 24. Little snail. Poop. You know, I like all these rewards just at the very beginning of the dungeon. Typically, we wouldn't be able to move the owl statues right now because you don't get the Dominion Rod until the Temple of Time. But we're just getting them first. We're treating ourselves. Ah! Jump strike! Damn, we literally have almost all the hidden skills now. All that's left is the great spin. Okay, this one's fun. Bring out your sword, L target. You hold A. You do like the ultimate jump attack. This sends out a shockwave and destroys anything in the radius. It's beautiful. Absolutely breathtaking. First, I gotta look at this. I love stained glass. Stained glass is just so awesome. I wish my house had stained glass windows, but I'm not that fancy. Does anybody else remember that one Zelda teaser that they released during E3 back before the Wii U came out that had Link fighting a gigantic spider in the Temple of Time? And it looks kind of like this, but just like twice as good because it was HD instead of SD. I still wish we got something that looked like that. We still have never gotten the equivalent. I just want a more hyper-realistic Zelda game. I love Breath of the Wild's art style, don't get me wrong, and I'm super happy that we've gotten Breath of the Wild games. I think they've taken us a great step in the right direction for the future of the franchise, but that still doesn't scratch that itch of a hyper-realistic Zelda game. It doesn't have to be hyper-realistic, I just want it to look even nicer than this game. I just like details. I know some people don't like the details of Twilight Princess, because like, you know, some people like the more colorful, saturated look of Wind Waker, which, I mean, I like how they do different stuff every single game. They never like do the same thing twice, which is great. All right, let's start off by moving this little guy. Oh, he's singing songs to us. Oh. The statue was born to sing the Lake Hylia theme song. Maybe I'll commission him to sing it at some point. Cool. Okay, so can we go straight to the boss right now? Oh no, we cannot. Okay, so the whole purpose of this dungeon is we have to go all the way to the top floor, which I think is like it's 8 floors tall. Holy crap. Even taller than I am. We grab a second one of these statues on the 8th floor, and then we use the Dominion Rod to bring him all the way back down to this pedestal to open up the boss fight. So even though we have the temple item already, we are not going to be able to just skip over the temple like we would potentially want to. But this temple has just so much detail. Look at all these just people. There's just a bunch of people just etched into the side for no reason. Although maybe it's to make it seem more populated. Back before they had like realistic TVs and graphics like we do now, people used to see just like carved sketches and statues and think that was almost as realistic as you could get. So that used to fool people a lot more in the past. We have refound the cursed chicken, who has actually realized that his true calling is to be a praying mantis. Praying mantises, they just look so wise. Oh god, this game expects me to be so wise. Shoot! How do you... I can never solve these puzzles. Okay, I'm not even wasting my time this time. I'm just gonna look up a dungeon. I can't even be bothered to like try to figure this out myself. Temple of Time. Here we go. Okay, walk down the step on the east side of the room. You'll see 2 torches. Use the lantern to light up both of them and a treasure chest will appear. Wait, what? That's all I've had to do this whole time? Oh my god, well, I'm really happy I looked that up. I don't know if I would have ever figured that out by myself. That's really just pushing it, honestly. They need to consider that some people just don't have as high of an IQ, like me, and just like can't figure this stuff out. These games need to be more accessible to the low IQ'd. Orange rupee, how much money do we have? I think that's a lot. What do you think Link would spend all of his money on if he was just like really rich and he could buy whatever he wanted? That's gonna be today's comment question of the day. If Link had a bunch of money and he could only splurge on one thing or one type of thing, what would he spend all of his money on? Ooh, what is this? This isn't a spider. He has 4 legs. I don't even want to find out. I'm not gonna even try to get to know you. Ignorance is bliss. Oh, there's another one. Can I hit him through the bars? No, you can't evade me. I hate you. Curse thee. Oh my gosh, I love this room. This kind of reminds me of a Breath of the Wild puzzle, a little bit. So we just gotta open up the door by placing a pot. Simple enough, you know, typical Zelda tropes. Go ahead and get our reward. Wait, why are there windows? Now that I'm thinking about it, Temple of Time was tall. It was almost like Stone Tower Temple or something. Like, damn. Where did Temple of Time get its genetics? Aha. Okay, here's where the puzzle gets cool. So there's another gate. How do you get through? I'm glad you asked. Oh wow, so I can shoot a bokoblin from 500 meters away, but can't shoot a pot that's 10 meters away? But yeah, we destroyed the pot. I mean, it seems kind of basic, but I don't know, I like that puzzle, as simple as it is. It just really requires you to use your environment a little bit more and think outside of the box. Damn, you guys are like having a freaking bukkake up here, aren't you? Thanks for the invite, Jesus. Okay, let's try to get some distance. Okay, I wanted to do my jump attack, but you know the game said, screw you. This guy's so funny. He can only move his arm in 2 directions. He seems a little bit upset. Oh, I get a prize. You know, don't you love it when you get rewarded for murder? You gotta love it. Link seems so excited this time, more than usual. No wonder he was so excited. Dude, we finally found the fishing rod in the Temple of Time. Wow, the very first item in the game. We finally got it on episode, oh sheesh, 14? I think this is 14. Now there's still one more upgrade to the fishing rod, which is the coral earring, which once we find that, we can catch the reef fish and go to Snow Peak Ruins. Am I? Oh, there's another chest. I'm surprised all the keys stayed asleep. I feel like we were very loud. Gonna have to put that in my Roth IRA. Okay, big guy. Find a nice, cozy home for you. There's nothing more satisfying than shooting a keys right in front of your face with an arrow. Especially right when they get right up in your face. Ugh, it's just so satisfying. So far, so good. I think. Are we gonna be able to beat this dungeon in this go? I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, unless we need the spinner to beat this dungeon, but I don't think you do, because like this game is notorious for not ever having you use like old items in later dungeons. It's kind of like one of the biggest complaints that people have with this game. Which I guess speaking of, I guess I could talk about last episode's comment question where people were listing off all the problems that they had with Twilight Princess. And even though this game is really, really good, you guys were able to come up with a lot of issues. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. This first complaint saying that bosses are way too easy in Twilight Princess. And honestly, I have to agree. We were able to kill Morpheal and Lakebed Temple so dang quickly. It didn't even feel like it was hard whatsoever. It didn't take like any damage or anything. Like it was, I agree. The bosses in this game aren't too hard. The very ending bosses are kind of difficult. It would have been great if there was a hero mode for this game and even more Zelda games that added on some difficulty to the bosses. Wow, freaking knock on wood. Just talking about how I might need the spinner and we can't go anywhere else because I don't have the spinner. Can we do anything in here without that? This might be a dead end. And by might be, I'm almost sure that it is, because I don't know of any other way to get up there. Can I open up this? How does this open up? Can I use one of these guys? There we go. Nice. I've never done that in that way. Usually I use that statue at the very end and just smash the gate open with his gigantic axe. Oh, he didn't even realize that the gate had been opened. He'd been stuck back here for so long. He didn't even like consider the possibility of it reopening. Ew. Ew. I can't like use invincibility frames to get through here, can I? Nope, definitely not. It's an invisible wall. It's more than just electricity. I need to get some yellow Pikmin on this. They could take care of it, no problem. Okay, well, I do not have Oko, so I'm gonna have to manually backtrack out of this dungeon, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because it took a while to get up here. But yeah, until we get the spinner, that's it. But hey, we got the fishing rod, so maybe that means we're one step... Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Maybe that means we're one step closer to being able to do Snow Peak Ruins. Anyways, let's go ahead and head to the Arbiters grounds, which is what I was supposed to start this episode off with before getting distracted by the Temple of Time. Alright, we are back in the Arbiters grounds, having to backtrack a little bit because we still don't have Oko yet, but that's entirely okay with me. Oh, this room is too dark for comfort. Let's get through this as fast as possible. I hate this room. How many keys do we have now? I think 2? 3, holy crap. Okay, let's see how much we can do. We can't progress to the second half until we kill the other 2 pos, so let's go ahead and track them down. I'm glad we already have half of the pos collected. Splitting up the Arbiters grounds is going to make it seem much more enjoyable in my opinion. And while we're enjoying this, let's go ahead and talk more about the complaints that people had about this game. Next being the slow opening, the intro of the game taking way too long to get through. That was the most common complaint that people had in the game in the comment section, and that's also one of my biggest complaints as well. Now, I do enjoy the intro to the game. I think it's fun myself, but I don't think it's very good for replay value, apart from the fact that you can skip cutscenes. But it really does set the tone of the game. But for replay value, it's not very fun to re-go through that intro and have to like re-meet all the characters over and over again. It's almost as if there should be like some sort of option that allows you to experience the intro of a game differently after you've played it before. That needs to be taken into consideration more frequently, maybe? I don't know. I'm not really sure how you could work around that, but there has to be some way. Next complaint is that there is not enough post-game. Once you beat the game doesn't reward you enough for, you know, going back through, finding more rewards, exploring more. There's not very many like good items to find at the very end of the game, or very many upgrades or anything. Like they could have had like an upgrade for every single weapon and stuff, like they did in Skyward Sword, which I guess is why they introduced something like that. But there's even like lots of locked doors in, you know, Ordon Village. There's that one house. We have the locked doors in the market, Kakariko, the hidden village. It would have been cool if they would have like maybe given us a way to unlock those doors and go back and like find more secrets and stuff later in the game. But the world ends up being kind of closed off towards the end. It feels really open at first, but the more you discover it, the more it kind of feels closed off, which I sort of like, but I think they could have like, you know, filled it up a little bit more with cool stuff to look at. Fun. Oh, okay. And I'm not wearing Zora armor, so I don't have to worry about his fire too much, but I still don't want to get burned. Somebody else mentioned that there should be more item upgrades, which like we do have an upgrade for the bow and arrow, you know, getting the ability to add bombs and the Hawkeye and stuff. But like upgrading the spinner to be able to go faster, just like on the land, faster than say what Wolf Link would run, that would be awesome for Link. Or say the Dominion Rod got like more powers to pick up more things. The clawshot does get an upgrade. I don't know, they could have upgraded a few more items. It wasn't like fully fleshed out the way that they could have fleshed it out, if that makes sense. The end of the game, I would say the last like portion feels a little bit rushed, and the post game feels a bit rushed as well. Next big complaint is no Dark Link. Come on, Dark Link was such a big staple of Ocarina of Time. If you want a fan service to OOT people, now there was a cutscene where there was a Dark Link, where there was like a version of Link who had red eyes and was terrifying, but we never fight him, which is unfortunate. This game would have been so perfect to give us a Dark Link to fight. Oh my god, I hate the Rita, it's so annoying. I think the next most common complaint that people gave me was the Master Sword puzzle and the Sacred Grove, where you have to move those statues around, which the randomizer cut out for us, thankfully. But that is like, I think it's so out of place, put in a puzzle like that difficult that almost everyone needs a guide to look up whenever they're playing the game. But then giving us 5 million lantern puzzles in like every single area that are super, super difficult, even more difficult than the Master Sword puzzle, if I had to be completely honest with y'all. But in my opinion, that one puzzle that you have to do to get to the Master Sword, I think they should have had you redo that when you revisit to go to Temple of Time, instead of making you do it the first time you come through to get the Master Sword, when you feel like you're kind of in a hurry to like help save Midna and everything. Or, no, you're not helping save Midna, you're trying to get like the Twilight bug out of your head. Thanks for the bomb refill, bro. But in my opinion, I think the Sacred Grove puzzle should have been entirely optional and something you just get like a cool reward from doing instead of making it required for story progression, because it feels a little bit like out of pocket. Next complaint is there's no Gerudo in the game. No Gerudo woman, no thick woman. Well, there's some thick woman, but not enough thick woman, you know? Bro, another key for the Arbiters grounds? Well, that's handy. That means if we find the spinner in here, we'll be able to finish it, maybe? I hate these invisible rats. Get them away. I don't want to deal. Oh no, get away, get away, get away. No, I'm gonna make it. Can they go through the door with me, or do they jump off? You better jump off. Oh, they just get like scraped off. Interesting. Another complaint we have is the slingshot becomes useless so quick. You get the slingshot as like your first projectile item, and then in the second dungeon, well, in the first dungeon you get the boomerang, which already kind of makes the slingshot obsolete. And then in the second dungeon you get the bow and arrow. So like after that, there's really no purpose for the slingshot whatsoever so early into the game. Like at least in Ocarina of Time, you can still use it as Kid Link as your weapon, but in this game it just gets completely overwritten. I mean, we haven't even found it yet in the randomizer. But if we did find it, it would mean nothing. Like, it's so pointless. Oh my gosh, can I just jump down, please? See, I'm not sure what they could have done to make the slingshot have more of a use, apart from making the bow and arrow something you find later in the game. I don't know. And then another big complaint was just how they shafted Zant and overrode him with Ganondorf. I think most people were pretty upset about that. Even Ganondorf fans were like, did we really need Ganondorf in this game? Like, this game would have done quite well with a standalone villain. You know, in a perfect world, we would get a true remastered version of Twilight Princess, where they restructured it completely with like a different approach to make it the best game it possibly could be, while still holding all the stuff that kind of makes it the game it is. Okay, I think we have to circle back around. Let's grab onto that. It's very easy to miss that. And we open up the shortcut for us to go back through. How many more treasure chests do we have in this dungeon? This dungeon has quite a bit. Every dungeon has a lot. And then the fact that they put 2 heart pieces in every single dungeon in this game. Okay, excuse you. That was another really good choice in my opinion. It gives like a lot more. Oh my gosh, I just got flattened. You have to pull that chain all the way back, huh? Oh no, again! I hate those things. Freaking hate them. Whew. Okay, finally doing it. I'm surprised that guy didn't jump up at me. Maybe he was afraid after he watched me kill his brother. As he should be. I will not show mercy on no one. Won't even consider it. Mercy is not in my vocabulary. Apart from the fact that I am saying it right now. It's not in my applicable vocabulary. Screech, screech. Now let's go ahead and use the Helm Splinter, baby. I think that's the first time using it. It takes these guys out in one go. And then we just drop a bomb on his head and hasta la vista, bitch. He was just a pile of bones. You know, should have been more like Sans. Sans is somebody to aspire to be like. God, he is such a hard fight. I can't believe I beat Sans. Ugh. Dang. Only found the map. Fill in all this empty space. Have we found anything good yet in the Arbiters grounds? I don't think so. Hopefully our luck improves as we continue going forward. Oh, snake lady. Huh. Okay, did I ever smell the post scent? I did. This tells you the right solution. We gotta light this torch and then this one over here to the side. If you get it wrong, you get ambushed by those tiny skeleton men with the little pokey forks. Pokety pokety poke, pokety poke, pokety pokety poke. Yeah. Found a secret passage. Oh my god. Pfft. Did I really just bonk twice right there? Whoa, look at these hieroglyphs. What does it mean? Okay. That's definitely Hilary Duff right there. And that is HBO. And that is Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, this must be advertisement for that new How I Met Your Father show that I'm never gonna watch. Because there's too many spin-offs. Stop the spin-offs. This is the anti-spin-off revolution. Okay. Where's he at? Oh, you thought you could blend in? No, sir. I mean, he was blended in pretty well. If I didn't have the wolf scent, he would have gone right underneath my nose. Alright, so this is kind of like copying the 4th Poe that you fight inside the Forest Temple. I like how they took the Forest Temple concept and then applied it to the Arbiters grounds. Now we're mixing it up. So mix a lot. I'm not really sure what the puzzle is supposed to be there, because it gives you like time to look around and figure out which one was the right one. I'm not sure if you're supposed to like follow the correct one, like one of those games they do at sports events where they put like $1,000 into a digital baseball hat and then shuffle them around like a Mario Party mini game, and if you choose the one that it was under by following it correctly, then you get the prize. Yeah, that's what that was. Are we back? What room is this? It's not the room I want to be in. We're going back to the entrance. No, 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 why did I do that? Minna's like, sorry, bruh, I'm not gonna die too. Sucks to be you. And she just goes and finds another dude to take advantage of, I guess. Bye, George. Let go. free your mind. Why can't I skip this cutscene? Sometimes they don't let you skip like the most repetitive cutscenes in the game. They let you skip like the good cutscenes, but you can't skip any of the actual bad cutscenes that are true waste of time. But how else am I supposed to know that this door was going to open if it wasn't for a 30-second unskippable cutscene? Who knows? That's one way to drag your game's length out on howlongtobeat.com. Ooh, nice combo. Alright, so we can't go through here if we don't have the spinner. We might be able to get over there because I know you can just like run around the edge of this room and jump up. You're not supposed to, but I might do it anyways just because it's a no logic randomizer and you know, the more chests the better. But before we do that, let's go through the correct door and see what happens. Oh, this is the room that goes real deep, huh? Okay. This is some pretty good engineering, not gonna lie. The fact that you're able to twist this room and like raise it up like an elevator. Are there any things like throughout history that exist like this that have been invented? Because if there is, I haven't seen any of it. It doesn't seem like it would be possible. It seems like a video game only thing, but I don't know, Zelda games usually base a lot of architecture off of things that exist in real life. So, who knows? Alright, we got the big boy key. I don't think there's a reason to go up anymore unless we're trying to leave, so let's go back down. Oh look, I have a pet bubble. And he can't attack me because I'm stuck in a grab animation. Alright, hasta la vista to the last key. It's pretty good that we found this. Oh no, not this room. To make this room worse, they fill it with the evil little rodents that want to jump all over us. And ruin everything we're trying to build here. Don't sink, Link. Alright, Chain. You're coming with me, cuz. I feel like I've seen this puzzle somewhere in this game. Nah, Twilight Princess would never recycle a puzzle. Especially a torch-related puzzle. Nah, if they have a torch puzzle, they're only going to use that one time in the game, and that's it. Oh no, do I need the spinner to get through here? Nope. Screw the spinner. You bugs! Oko! I didn't realize there was going to be something back here. There were no treasure chests on the map. What a pleasant surprise. I am that nice fellow that helped you out the other day. Sure, let's stick together. Assuming that you're not going to turn into something else. You did! Okay, that's like a good thing to turn into. That's a lot of money. Let's just not deal with that. Can I scrape the bugs off? Come on, door. Scrape them off. No, they can follow me through! Oh, then they die. Okay. Sure. Okay, what's the move in here? I see a switch to press. I see some bodies to kill. And... okay. Here we go. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor! I love the helm splinter. You can just kill them on your own time. Can we also use the ball and chain on these as well, since it kind of works as a bomb? Yeah. That was way better. Oh no, do I need the spinner for here? Oh wait, maybe not. Oh, there's another man over here. Is this like one of those kill all the enemies situations? Probably. They're just trying to make me big mad. Of course it is. Well, I'm happy it worked out this way, because now we get to fight like the coolest mini boss in the whole game. Or one of the coolest looking mini bosses. It's like a mini boss that like truly shows off how cool the art style is of the game and how badass it can be. I like my game with a perfect balance of badassery. I think we should probably use the claw shot in here, or else we're gonna be sinking. Okay, I do not need all these bugs in the foreground. I'm so thankful that you guys hate lanterns. They come off like some damn confetti. Baba Booey. Okay, Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Boy. I don't know. Oh, so cryptic. So ancient. So mysterious. Oh, someone's mad that I cut their rope. No, he's mad. No one cuts his rope. Only he can cut his own ropes. Oh my god, this is so sick. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. Can I do anything right now? I don't think so. I think we should probably change forms so we can see the invisible. I'm spooked. Oh my god, I'm not gonna soft lock myself in here for not having the spinner, am I? Now that I think about it, I might, if I don't find it in here. Because I don't have Uku, do I? Oh shit. I guess I can always save exit, can't I? Bitch, get your ass down here. Do I gotta shoot you with some arrows? That's right. Oh god, he goes fast. Dude, this guy, can I look at his face? He has like the scariest looking face in the whole world. It's like an Ordon goat skull, but without the O-shaped horns. Okay, do your nice little tornado spin. See if I care. Get him! Nice. Can I helm split? Ooh. It's looking dead as a doornail. What's up with all like the gas coming out of his robe? Is he just like passing just a ton of gas as he's up there? He hasn't taken a shit in like 1,000 years, so it's all just like coming out as just some sort of vapor. This dude started vaporwave with his asshole. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh, he went back into invisible mode. I don't think so. Oh! Ooh, I'm on the nape of his neck. Link has been watching a bit of Attack on Titan recently, apparently. Oh, can't just hit me like that, bro. Oh, I got him. Swipe for a swipe. For a swipe, 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 swipe. Okay, you have more life than I expected. Sounds like his sound effects came straight out of freaking Jurassic Park. Can I finishing below him this time, maybe? Finishing below his dick? I think he has a migraine. Lord of the Flies. That's like the most disgusting thing in this whole game. Not even joking. Oh, thank God the door opened. I didn't think it was going to for a second. They must have changed that in the randomizer to prevent soft locks. I was getting like super scared for a second because I haven't had a situation like this in the randomizer where I could have got soft locked. Another goopy! Hey, it matches my tunic, cool. Oh shit. I did soft lock. I fucking fell for it. Are you kidding me? I am such a dumbass. Why did I jump down here? And for a green rupee too. Are you joking? You've got to be kidding me. No. Okay, so I was able to save warp back to the beginning of the dungeon by saving the game, clicking no to continue playing, and just like reloading the file, which still keeps my randomizer, because I do know that I mentioned that you have to use save states for this, but as long as you don't close out of the emulator itself, then you can still do like save warping and stuff without any problem, without stuff getting messed up. But like actually saving and loading the game doesn't work itself for like closing the emulator and reopening it. You have to use save states or it doesn't remember like where the items are distributed because of the way this randomizer is set up. This randomizer is set up different from others. You actually don't play it in an emulator typically. You can actually play it in actual hardware. So what you do is you like put the information on a memory card, and then you put it onto your Wii, and then it like can do it all on your Wii through the memory card. It's supposed to make it so you can play it all on actual hardware and make it so it's not technically considered a hack of some sort. It's pretty cool they're doing that. It does make it way more complicated to set up and play, but it makes it more legit, I guess. Okay, I wonder if I can do this. You're not supposed to be able to do this. You're supposed to go around, but it's like one of the easiest things to do in the game is just to get around this. And nice. No problemo. Boss key chest. Out of sequence. You know, I could be considered a speedrunner maybe. Doing some... Oh, wait. Okay, I wish I would have found you earlier. I wouldn't have gotten soft locked. Oh, this puts us at the top of this gigantic room. Huh. Oh, some friends. Hi, friends. Let me split your helm for you. It looks unsplit, so, you know. You don't have to pay me anything, you know, I'm just doing it out of the goodness of my own heart. It's the Lord's work. Hey, little baby chest right here. Let's just watch. I'm sorry you had to see that. No way, Jose. Now we can really be Spider-Man. Sick. What does this open up for? What can we do with this? Like, this is a very in-game item. You typically find this in the City of the Sky. It's like, I think it's the last main item that you get in the game. Apart from maybe like upgrades. Well, Pog. Poggity woggity. No, I think that I didn't actually just say poggity woggity. Just act like you didn't hear that. Let's just open up this chest. Red potion. No, I'm gonna drink one of my red potions just in case we find something in a chest that's better than a red potion. I wanna be able to put it in a bottle. I think all I need is one red potion. Okay. Are we stuck in here? I think without the spinner, we're stuck in this section. Oh, wait, maybe not? Maybe not? Oh, come on, he can totally do that. Oh, is that like an invisible wall of some sort? That totally seems like it should be possible. Dang it. Okay, well, at least we found Oko, so we can like come back to this room once we have the spinner without having to run through the dungeon. Yes, take me outside, please. Oh, their kid is so cute. Baby Okos aren't as creepy as the mommies are. Can we use Oko Jr. like anywhere in the overworld and he'll teleport us back? Because if so, that's pretty cool. All right, well, since we found the double claw shot, let's do one thing with it before we end the episode. Let's go get one reward of some sort. Everyone is so damn afraid of us right now. Oh my god, it's so funny. We're just a wolf, come on, we're not gonna do anything. Oh, I need to correct something else I said wrong last episode. I was questioning why they didn't put Wolfos in Twilight Princess. Totally forgetting that there's a ton of Wolfos up in the mountains. I don't know how I forgot about them. They don't look like traditional Wolfos like in Ocarina of Time, but they're still Wolfos in this game. Okay, this is the last thing that I'm going to do this episode. I'm realizing why are the double claw shots and claw shots separate items? Is there ever a situation in the game where you use the claw shot instead of the double claw shot once you find it? It's not any different. I don't know. But yeah, so the cool thing about this is we can grab onto something and then just like hop on to the next chest from there. It's all mine, baby. Let's end it with the bang. Oh dang, I was hoping for at least bombs. That would have been a good pun or something. Let's end it with some diving. Whee! We jump down into the river. Guess where we wash up? None other than Lake Hylia is the lake for me, Lake Hylia. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.